All right, welcome back to CM's Garage. We are in the garage with the 1968 Beetle. We're going to do an body on floor replacement. So I'll run you through that. I'll show you the plasma cutter we're gonna use. Okay, so we're going ahead and getting started on the restoration of the 1968 Beetle, getting the floors replaced. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove the front seats. All right, so I have the passenger seat out, so I want to show you how to remove these seats. So kind of explain it on this one, and then we'll do the driver's side. So you have this lever, and it moves that notched piece there, and that's what allows it to slide forward. And then you tap on the back side, slide it as far as you can with your hand, and then tap on the back side with a rubber mallet. We'll show you on the driver's side. All right, so here we are on the driver's side. And pull the seat all the way forward. And we'll take our rubber mallet and just go from side to side, working it forward. All right, we have the front seats out. Now I'm gonna go ahead and take the battery out, and then we'll get the shop vac in here and clean it up. Okay, so here we are. I got this plasma cutter off Amazon. It's a 110 volt. Was relatively inexpensive, so we're just cutting rusty metal out, so it should work fine. About 150 bucks on Amazon. So we'll go in the car here and take a look. I've been kind of getting it ready to cut, but you can see how bad the floors are. Got the interior completely removed. So what we're gonna do is go in here and we're gonna leave this little lip here because that's where we're gonna weld the new floors to. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut about 3/4 of an inch out away from the tunnel to retain that lip, and same thing in the front. And then the outside of this floor pan will unscrew from the bottom of the body. I'm gonna do my best to try to get around this heater channel, get underneath there. We'll see how that works. Okay, stand by, we'll get to plasma cutting. So we went ahead and cut further. And the last thing I'm gonna do is cut right here, follow that, and take that up to the top. That's right after the jacking mount. Okay, now that we've got most of the floor pan out, we're going to take this air chisel and go around the edge. I'll show you here in a sec, and remove the remaining floor. Okay, so you've got the tunnel here, and then you've got this lip, this edge, and when I cut the floor out, I purposely cut it about 1 inch in, so that way I didn't damage this shelf edge here, which is what the new floor pan will mount on. So I need to continue. You can see I'm slowly chiseling it up with the air chisel, and we'll get that all cleaned up. All right, so stand by for that. All right, so we've went around with the air chisel. Now we have a nice clean edge here. I'll still grind it and clean it up some, but the new floor pan will just be welded on top of that. And I'll show you on the outside. Okay, so this piece was the back of the floor pan, and I was able to, this is where your furthest bolt is on the floor pan. I was able to work it out from under here. So the new floor pan will wedge in there, and then the screw will go in, and then it'll be welded to the top of the lip. Kind of hard to explain, but so I'll cut the new floor pan this length right behind that furthest hole, and then that'll go up there, and then I'll double up. It'll get tucked under there, and then the bolt will go through the existing piece here and into the new pan, so it'll be real secure, and then be welded in the back there. All right, well, thanks for coming back to CM's Garage for the first video on the restoration of the 1968 Beetle, getting the new floor pans in. I appreciate you watching. The next part, we'll cut out the driver's side floor and get in the new floor pan on the passenger side. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching.